Stay. Whew. Let me get on here and rant for a few minutes. Hold on. Woo. Hey, y'all. Let me get on here and rant. I know some of y'all are not that fucking stupid. Are y'all that damn dumb? If a person get back and say they have COVID from Vegas, that doesn't mean I took it to fucking Vegas. Y'all can't be that fucking stupid. I could have very well caught COVID from anyone that was down there. I didn't go to Vegas with COVID. Again, are y'all that fucking dumb? What the fuck? I've never met so many low-lying pieces of fucking refuse, which means fucking shit that your body can't fucking digest. Y'all go get checked. Rebel, y'all act as if I took fucking COVID to Vegas. I got sick in Vegas because I was around a lot of people, which could be any of you. Any people any of those that I was around could have gave it to me. Y'all are some of the fucking most dumbass people. God damn. Are you the fucking product of fucking sisters and brothers fucking to have children? Y'all can't be that stupid. Hey, Castro Cannon, the T Lounge. Hey, Candy Cane. Hey, Anthony, what's up, bro? I mean, y'all, they get on here and they run with this shit. Y'all be careful. Y'all was around Rebel. No, I took it upon myself to put a mask on because I started feeling not so well the last day we were there. Not Thursday, not Friday, not Saturday, only Sunday. I was eating and doing everything all those days until Sunday. I bought like a $40 damn platter of seafood and I didn't eat but probably 3 fucking shrimp off of it on Saturday. I threw the whole plate away. Sean them went to Hell's Kitchen to have dinner on Sunday night. I stayed home because I wasn't feeling well. Which means I could have very well caught COVID off the damn party bus, in the casinos, any of the bars. Do y'all understand? Fuck, y'all act like a fucking human fucking fuck the damn silverback to produce some of you. Y'all are dumb as fuck. God damn. Just Andrea, oh, thank you for also you like my cologne. Sean sent you the info for the cologne. And just Andrea, you could have got my number for Sean from Sean as well. Yeah, that cologne that I got, you really need to check the site out. It's called Alternative Fragrances. Listen, I've had cologne that was $300. I've had dudes the most I'll spend on cologne is my Tom Ford ombre leather. Now I had the little travel size, baby. My little friend, he went and bought me the biggest bottle they sold, which was probably $300, like $289, I think. I like that Tom Ford leather, but it's a winter cologne. It's too heavy for the summer. I also have Valentino, um, which is also quite expensive. But those little alternative fragrances, I've gotten more compliments on those, and those are like $40. Isn't that crazy? They're just like dupes. They're like clones of more expensive colognes, but I've gotten so many compliments on the $40 bottle. The $40 bottle has given me more compliments than the $300 bottle of cologne. Go figure. Hey, TC. And yes, I've been prescribed. My doctor, when I came back Monday, I called my doctor's office, and it's like it's a prescription they write for you when you feel I didn't have to go in or anything. I called my doctor's office. I feel I was exposed to COVID. He immediately sent me a prescription over to our local Walgreens, and I picked it up today because they didn't fill it last night. I picked it up today, and I got to take this. It's 3 pills you take twice a day. It's 2 different doses twice a day, 3 pills each time you take your doses. And I take those for the next several days. So you can do that when you have insurance and good, insurance with your company that you've been with for a period of time. But anyways, I Anthony, I wish you would have came to Vegas. But y'all, they run with stuff. And then I'm listening to Tracy. Tracy's like, why would King Roman want to hang with them? They don't seem like his age bracket. But Tracy, you'll hang with Ness when she'll come to when Ness comes to San Antonio, you're gonna hang out with her. Don't you think that you're out of her age bracket, Tracy? Let me guess. Guys that are in their 40s hanging with someone in their mid 30s is out of age bracket. But someone in her 50s hanging with someone in their mid 30s is okay. I'm trying to see what the two are, the similarities and dissimilarities are. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. And then to go on and say that again, Sean Bradley was Tracy. Now you and I are not going at each other, but we got to come with facts, baby. We got to come with facts, Tracy. It's not dragging anything, but I'm just keeping it real with you, baby, because that kind of sometimes it seems that's kind of a little out of your grasp reality. But Sean didn't even come up with the idea of going to the Grand Canyon. It was King Roman that wanted to go to the Grand Canyon. He suggested it, and we thought it was a great idea. But so that means King Roman copying you? Because I don't even think he didn't even mention that you talked about that. He probably didn't know, to be quite honest with you. But, and then, a lot of other things. Did I go where? Thank you. Thank you. Kashwana? 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 Oh, okay, okay. Kai, get down. Down. We don't get on beds here, baby. Um, oh yeah. We went to the Grand Canyon. We wanted to see some national, monuments and sites and landmarks. We did all that because, again, yeah, it's Vegas, but some people don't go to Vegas just to gamble. Some people go there for the show. Some people go there for fine dining experiences that are not in their states or cities. And the thing is, I think that people can come together and party Tracy, do you think Lolo shouldn't have hung around, or Trin Intrinsic shouldn't have hung around? She shouldn't have hung with Ness, because Ness again is in her 30s. Intrinsic and Lolo are in their late 40s and 50s. Okay. Listen, your commentary is always very one sided, Tracy. It's very one sided. I know you like King Roman. Cool. That's great. But you, girl, when you like somebody, you will do cartwheels, backflips, side lunges hold on. Quiet. As I was saying, uh all of that, you do gymnastics when you like a person to dance around what they do that you're talking about. This with someone else is doing exactly the same thing that the person you like is doing. You won't talk about the person you like. You'll go, baby, you will sidestep and tootsie roll and pussy pop and say everything else about one. Hold on. What did I say? Stop now. Good boy. Anyways, no, Kai, I'm not playing right now. Get down. Good boy. So I think that hey Rodney. Well, and the thing is, listen, we had a great time. And yes, listen, it was so funny. And I was listening to Honest Road. He was talking about when he made comments about my snooch. And he was like, I was messing with Rebel. No, but see, Honest Road caught me off guard, but he was asking about snooch. But you know, I'm not a shrinking violet. Baby, when he started asking me, I was listening. I was like, I was a cat playing with my food. So when he was asking me, I was like, oh, this is going to be fun. And he was like, so, Rebel, yeah, okay, just picture this. Honest Row and I are sitting down, and we're sitting down before we get on the party bus. It's just he and I, and Honest Row is looking at me. And I'm like, hey, what's up? And he was like, so, Rebel, what about that snooch? And I was like, what the fuck? In my mind, I was like, oh, the fuck? Oh. And then I just had like a grin, like the Grinch that came inside of me. And I kept my poker face. And he was like, and I was like, oh, it's all good. It's sleep right now. I said something like that, of course, something along those lines. And he was like, so, you got to feed that snooch, huh? And I was like, oh my God, this brings me back to the time when that coach asked me, you want to touch Mr. Happy? When I was like in 7th grade. But he was like, I was like, I was like, wait, okay, Ernest Rowe is feeling a little frisky, I see. Oh, this meal is going to be quite delicious. Come on, keep going. And he was like, so, you know that snooch, Rebel, if you don't feed that snooch, it's gonna, that snooch might turn on you. You don't feed it. You gotta feed that snooch. I said, oh yeah, it's on a diet right now though. It's celibate. And he's like, oh, Rebel, that's not good, Rebel. You gotta feed that snooch. I said, okay, Ronald. I said, okay, Rebel, where are we going with this? Are you trying to talk yourself up on a piece of pussy? Wait, no, I wasn't as vulgar as that. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. I said, wait, Ro, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to talk yourself up on some snooch tonight? Is that what we're doing? And he started laughing. He didn't say yes or no. I was like, uh-huh. Keep on, little boy. You're going to get your fucking head bit off to the fucking shoulders. You're going to be walking around here. You're going to be walking around here crooked and shit. You keep fucking playing with me. You ain't dealing with a motherfucking guppy. You dealing with a motherfucking tiger shark that'll eat your fucking ass alive. Don't fucking play with me, little boy. Maybe it'd be like a fucking great white and bitch your ass in the body to wash the shore, bitch, on the motherfucking islands of Australia. Wait, what did Stub Down? What did Stub Down say? He said, "Yes, Candy Cane, shit." He gonna sit up there and say, "Wait, wait." I'm telling you. Let me tell you, when he said that, y'all, you know how Honest Roll talk. It was very Honest Roll gives me like a little nerd that got a S&M fetish. But we've all dated that type. Now, when I saw the peace picture, I was trying to look. I thought it was like a leather belt or some type of little hell. I thought it was one of Nessa's scarves or something, but his dick looked black. Like blackly black, like Trump be saying black. Like put the with his crazy ass. But I was like, what's that black thing down there? Was that is I was trying to look, I was trying to see the head and stuff, and it looked like it was uncut. I couldn't make like do it looked like a soft shell turtle. What is that the nose of an aardvark or some type of an ant, South American anteater? What is that? I'm trying to look. Mr. Snuffleupagus said, Bro, you must have didn't have no damn drawers on. For your piece to come out like that, you didn't have no drawers on. You ain't gonna tell me your dick slipped between some drawers, pants, and flipped its way out. I mean, I guess because my cooter does have a mind of its own as well, so I can understand. Sometimes they think independently, but I think yours was thinking about getting wet that night. Raw and uncut. Raw and I was looking, baby. I'm telling you, I saw that thing flipping. I was like, "Oh, this is bigger than what I thought it would be, at least." Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I thought Honest Roll probably gave me that his penis would be skinny and really like shriveled, but probably get like rock hard and probably be like about 5.5, probably 6 inches with a curve to the left. But what I saw was a little bigger than that, somewhat, but you never know. What? Kai, you cut that whining out there. You went outside and you're not going to go back out. Knock it off. Unwind. Kai, get down. Stop. He jumping up and he done jumped up on the side of the bed and fucking put his paws between my legs. Punch me in my balls while I'm trying to talk. Stop. I got balls. You could do that to Jay Wilson and nothing's gonna happen because he don't have any. Hell, he barely got a dick. But I'm just like, we can blame it on the alcohol. But let me tell you, I had a good time with Honest Roll. I liked his energy. Honest Roll got up on that party bus. He started dancing and gyrating. And now, of course, you probably have to teach Honest Roll how to fuck you right. But I think he would be a probably great student. But it'd be a bumpy start, to say the least. It would probably be a little rocky start. Let me not say bumpy start because they'll run with that. I don't want nobody to pull nobody else in saying they got bumps on their cooters and stuff. We've heard that before. But yeah, Kai is gonna go night night because he doing too much. His behind needs to be sleep. It's nighttime. Children don't stay up that late around here. You better behave yourself, unwind. But I'm gonna tell you, Rodney, you know, listen, I think it's great to meet other people. It's great to meet other people, and but I will never do a party bus again like that. Um, I think the more mature, I'm not gonna say older Candy Cane, I'm gonna say more mature Candy Cane. The more mature you get, I don't want to hear bitch, bitch, fuck, fuck, hoe, fuck, 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 bitch, fuck a bitch, fuck, 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 bitch, fuck, fuck, bitch. I don't want to hear that all night playing on the speakers. I don't want to hear that all night. So I won't do a party bus again on that level. And baby, Lolo almost got me and her ass both left on the party bus. I go to the bathroom. I go to the y'all. King Roman almost got left because me and Lolo almost got left because I go to the bathroom and hey, K Rob, boo boo, heavy bell, what's up? So I'm going to the bathroom and Lolo's sitting down, y'all. Lolo, don't do a party bus again, baby. Now I know you want to have a good time and stuff. It's too much walking, and Vegas is not a place for someone that's dealing with, you know, you have issues with your back and stuff. That's understandable. Shit, you can have issues with your legs. Vegas is not a place for someone that has to that walking may be a bit of a challenge for a lot of time. Vegas, you do a lot of walking. So Lolo is sitting down resting, and with the rest of the group, one lady says that the driver, they're changing drivers or something, so they're gonna be late. I say, hey Lolo, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I go to the bathroom. Lolo, I come back 5 minutes. Lolo's sitting by herself. So I'm like, hey Lola, where's everyone else? And she was like, I don't know. I'm like, Lola, what the fuck you mean you don't know? I mean, that's what I wanted to say, but Lola looked tired. I said, Lola, what do you mean? So I called Roman on his phone. Hey, dude, where y'all at? He said, Rebel, the bus, they gonna leave y'all. Where y'all at? What the fuck? Leave us? Lolo, they're on the bus waiting for us, Lolo. And Lolo looking like, huh? What? I'm like, Lolo, the party bus, the people that were just standing here with you when I left, they're all on the party bus now. Child. When did that happen? That was like when we were on the party bus. Just said when we were like, you know, the party bus was stopping at the different little bars and letting us go in, and then you have to come back out after a certain, you know, you could be at the bar like an hour or so, and then you'll come out and go to the next stop. But you have to be out there at that pickup time to go to the next stop, or you're behind us left. Child, Lolo, I'm thinking Lolo probably didn't even want to get on that bus any longer, and she was gonna probably just catch a damn cab or Uber to her room. But girl, don't try to get me left with your behind. I'm like, listen, I committed to this. I'm going to see this through. I'm not one to be wanting to twerk and shit all night. That was some years ago. You know, I know y'all be looking at me and thinking that I'm stuck in my late teens or early 20s, but I'm a bit older than that. But just Andrea, listen, I can party. I'm more of a lounge person. I'm more of a lounge jazz bar. Go somewhere like that. But and then another thing is, okay, so wait, so when I called King Roman, he said they're waiting on it. I was like, oh, I'm where y'all were all standing at. I said, oh, okay. So I get off the phone. I said, Lolo, the bus is waiting on us. So I Lolo gets up. Child Lola was barely moving along. I was like, oh, Lola, I believe your ass, girl, gone. But I see you. I was like, deuces. I didn't want to be left there. And Lolo, she got up, but y'all, we wasn't gonna be walking together to go find this bus. I just like, baby, I took the walk, baby. I took off to go get it, and King Roman took off to come find us. So he almost got left because I saw King Roman jump off the party bus, but he's a distance away. And I'm not one for yelling in public. That's a sign of a poor upbringing. So I didn't want to yell over people like, hey, we're over here. I wouldn't want to do that. So I was like, okay, he's jumping off. He's probably coming to get us. So I called him back once I got on the bus and said, hey, we're on the bus, because it was just a minute or so difference. But of course, Castro, that'd be cool, definitely. But so we get on the bus, but I remember we finished the night out. But I also remember Tracy saying she didn't like the bandana, she didn't like this, she didn't like that. And people had these hats, and people listen. I wear fedoras, cowboy hats. I wear hats that are appropriate to wear. I know if I'm going somewhere like Las Vegas, they're going to have some dress codes to a certain extent. I know you can't go in there. For example, when I went to Austin, when you go to Austin, Texas, you can go into bars with trucker hats on. The craziest shit is they won't let you in with a fitted, like New York City hat or something. Like the fitted hats. They don't allow those in because it's an underlying kind of racist thing, because they feel that urban people wear those fitted hats. Trucker hats are worn mostly by preppy white boys. So I like trucker hats as well, but you notice when in Rome to do as the Romans do, Shakim knew damn well you couldn't get into no bars with flip flops, open toes like that as a man with flip flops and long socks on with a basketball short set on with a wig that looked like it needed an extra strength Bantu perm on it. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, Tracy, when we talk about fashion, now boo boo, Tracy, I'm just giving my commentary. Like Tracy, I'm just giving my commentary. Now, Tracy, when you had that black get up on, and they were saying you look like Ursula the Sea bitch, nah, people tore your outfits apart, Tracy. They tear all of your outfits apart. Now, I don't think you're in a position to give fashion advice, booby. No, mama. I think when you had your braids looked, one of those braids you had looked cute when you went on the cruise. I'm going to give you that. Your braids looked cute. Your braids look cute. But I think that there was no place I couldn't go where my dress and attire limited me where I could go. I'm from Texas. We all wear cowboys. A lot of us wear cowboy hats here and trucker hats and other kind of fedoras and other things here in Texas. We can do that. Vegas is very similar to Texas. They're very similar in that aspect. So I knew if I'm going somewhere now, one thing I did was I have like it's not like it's not a bandana. I have like these little colorful like headbands that you can wear with your fedoras, and they kind of have different designs on them. I took that off because I felt it looked too much like a bandana. So I didn't wear that going to the clubs. Now, when I was out and about, it helps with your sweat and everything to wear that around your head with your cowboy hat. Went to the Grand Canyon. Quite a few of the people there, the Native American people, wear cowboy hats, Tracy. Get out and do live a little, baby. But again, I see there are content creators in here. Spread the word. Hear me when I say this. I came back with the Rona. I didn't go there with the Rona. So I wasn't patient zero passing it to everyone. I could have very well caught it from anyone that was in the group that just didn't display symptoms, because some people are sleeper carriers. Again, y'all, stop letting people put shit on your plate and tell you that it's fucking chocolate pudding. Don't let them piss on your leg and tell you it's fucking spring water. Why the fuck would I go to Vegas and I felt like I had anything? I'm the one that told them. I told Sean them that Sunday. I said, listen, I'm not feeling well. I think I've come in contact with the Rona. I think I caught it. I felt like this before when I've caught it years ago. And I didn't even get on medication. When I caught it that first time, I just took vitamin C, ate my soup, drank a lot of water, orange juice, and I was good. This time it hit differently. Didn't have an appetite, running to the bathroom, sweated profusely. So I knew my body was fighting something. And I told Sean, I'm not feeling well. I think I may have come in contact with that. This is what I'm telling Sean. So I asked Cap, do you have any mask? Because I don't want to be around y'all and I feel like I've come in contact with this. And I'm, all breathing. And I had my room door shut. Cap brought me up. She actually brought me like 4 masks that was in one package. And he left them at my door. I put the mask on when I came out around everyone. But again, I stayed in my room sleeping and with my fluids. Left that morning, kept the mask on. You saw me in the airport with the mask on. I did that so I could protect other people because now I know I've been exposed. But again, y'all, we're in Vegas. No one had masks on. So how stupid of y'all to sit up and say, Rebel gay, y'all be careful, Rebel. Yes, they should all get tested because we were all around each other. You don't know who gave it to who. So, child, I only sleepwalk. I don't care. I don't sleepwalk. I've slept screwed. I've sleep screwed sometimes. Like, you think you sleep and you having sex. I've done that on several occasions. I thought I was dreaming, but I was actually having real sex. Ain't that's crazy? Also, I fucked a ghost before several times. But and just Andrea, and let me tell you something, y'all. Just Andrea is so damn cool. Just Andrea, when you meet people, you're kind of like me. We're very standoffish. We're standoffish, but we'll be peeping and we'll be like, okay, let me see if you cool or not. Let me see if I want to fuck with you. I don't know. And your friend, the green vegan, I forgot her name, but she's so cool. I like her as well. She definitely needs to come on more trips, gatherings and stuff. I would love to hang out with her in US again. Um, and because just Andrea, think about it. Hey, Auntie Donna. So y'all, this medication, I'm so glad. This is what, and just Andrea, for those of us that are gainfully employed, Anthony McNeil, just Andrea, Candor, listen, y'all, when you have your insurance stuff, you can call your doctor's office and say, hey, I called my doctor's office and said, I feel I was exposed to the Rona. I have these symptoms. Okay, we'll be on it. You want us to send it over to this pharmacy? Yes. Okay. Stayed in my bed, and my friend, he wanted to come over and hang with me. My little white ginger, he wanted to come and baby me, but I was like, no, no, because I don't want you to get sick. You got to go to work because we need to go out to eat. But then I got my black friend. Y'all listen, don't y'all dare try to call me no hoe because I ain't put out to any of them except one. Let me be honest. But y'all, you know how you could have a person you've known, this one guy, we've known each other for 16 years and have been constantly physical with each other. Before y'all may come, I'm not a hoe, but we've been 16 years. They're just a testament to how good this motherfucking cooter is, but also that I have a people like hanging with me. And also I'm a good lay. But y'all, if I would have slept with Ro, I would have had his whole check. That check on 21st would be mine every month. Why would I do him like that? Why would I want to take Ro? I would make honest Ro an honest hoe. Ho, you finna make this money so I can get them coins. And I like honest Ro, and I didn't want to do him like that. And that was a fight me and my cooter had with each other. It's no longer a snooch. When a snooch reaches maturity, it becomes a cooter. After that, it becomes a possum. But what are y'all saying? How did not? How was it, Hank? Listen, baby, this motherfucking cooter swooped down on fucking honest roll like a fucking bird of prey. Motherfucking wings are spread to pick his ass up and carry him back to my fucking nest and feed him to my chicks. Don't play with me, little boy. But but the ginger, I didn't want the ginger, my friend, to come over though, because listen, he's one of those kind of white boys that when he get drunk, he kind of get too aggressive. Like, come on, can I have a kiss? This is him, and this is his voice, y'all. He's like, hey, come on, can I just have a kiss? I'm not gonna try to make you grab my cock or something. I just want to kiss you. You got fucking soft lips. And why are you denying me? That's how he talks. He starts to whine. I'm like, no. I said, calm down. You fucking got my cock hard. Okay, well, just go take a cold shower. And now my black friend, that motherfucker right there. Y'all, I don't want to be vulgar because I used to watch how I talk because I'm not crude or anything, but I gotta limit him when he come over here because let him have his way. Shit, he'd like to bust like 7 or 8 damn times. No, I'm not doing it all that many times. You leave here, and I'm crawling to the damn bathroom to go soak in the tub. I'm not doing all that. It's not no. You have me bruised and battered and shit. Oh hell nah, you not doing that. Put some Vaseline between my legs and tell you that's some cooter down there and make you think you inside or something. You're not gonna play with me and beat my shit up. Lady Dimples, I call Lady Dimples in the room. Lady Dimples hot under the cover. Now he may think he laying on top of a couch when he fucking you, but just be still. I'm gonna tell something. Hell, Castro, I'm gonna tell you, y'all. I've dealt with three guys. No, I've dealt with some guys that are like that. This guy is so damn horny. Like, if I tell him, "Hey, you could spend the night," he'll be like, "What time I gotta leave?" I'm like, "When you get up." I'm not gonna throw you out. So he'll come over at 11 o'clock. Wanna We'll do something twice at around 11. Go to sleep. Wake me up at 2 o'clock. Want to just like cuddle and shit. That leads to about two more. Go to sleep. Wake me up about 6 o'clock. Oh, why you do? Look what you did to me. God damn, what the fuck I do to you? No, I'm finna get a little miniature fan and blow some cool air on that motherfucker. And that's gonna be how you gonna get off. Mm-mm. I'm gonna put on X Twitter. We gonna look at that because you ain't finna have me walking bow legged in this motherfucker. My legs be looking like Ness's. I be knock kneed bimbos looking like hoes. You can have those bimbos. And Ness is not that knock kneed, y'all. In person, Ness legs, I'm being honest with y'all. Ness legs are not, she got normal legs. I just use that reference because that's what y'all are saying, but in person, her legs are not like that. And speaking of legs, Captivating Christian told people years ago that he has cerebral palsy. He has cerebral palsy. That's it. I mean, you can research it and find out yourself there are different levels of cerebral palsy. Some people are in a wheelchair because they can't walk at all. But his mother got him different types of leg braces and she had him in physical therapy and everything. But yes, he does have cerebral palsy. You'll know when you see him that he does have it, but he's lived with that his whole life. So why use that against a person? That's just like, wow. Hell, when I've had sex, I could bend my legs like I have cerebral palsy. Hello? Yeah, you would think these legs, I was an upside down ballerina. One leg would be across the fucking kitchen table, the other one across the bedroom, fucking dining chair. Yes, I'm why his mother wanted him to live just like anyone other boy that was dealing with that and to grow up and know that this is still what you can live with this. And hey, hey, Cynthia Lewis, child, let me tell you something. And then it was so just meeting everybody. I I'm telling you, just Andrea, um, just her friend that was there. Faith is the substance. Ox City, Ghetto View. Just I met some really cool people that I could see potential friendships with. Andrea said, just Andrea, you somebody I could definitely travel with. I love your energy, your friends' energy. I could see us going to y'all could have definitely fit right in Jamaica. And the thing was our trip was well balanced. We weren't competing with anyone. And Ness invited Sean and Cap to come on the party bus. They didn't want to come on the party bus. Sean specifically said He didn't. He This was Ness's thing. He came down there supporting me. It was me that him and Cap were supporting. I suggested King Roman because I was like, listen, King Roman is cool. He's somebody just like us. Because you got to kind of hang with those that have similar things, people that have the same shit that you could lose, they could lose. You deal with people like that because someone that don't have shit to lose will fuck up everything that you have with their shenanigans. A la, uh, wow, what Wiley? No, I could never be in the air. I would never stay around Wiley. No, not after all of this. Nah. Wally just needs he needs medication, he needs a therapist, he needs to get himself to a place of just, you know, less anxiety, just those public outbursts. We could have witnessed Wally being unalived today. I was live on the hood table when it happened. I was live hearing that stuff go down. When I met Wally, that was the precursor to what happened today. When I saw Wally at that game place, Wally was acting erratic. He was humping the air. He looked disheveled. He just looked like he was not all there. Y'all, I got an aunt on my father's side that is crazy than a motherfucking Bessie bug. God rest her soul. She's not here any longer. But I know crazy when I see it. And Wally he has some drops of craziness in there that needs to be heavily medicated. But people like to see that. People love to see a train wreck. I don't want to see that. I haven't watched his video. I just heard it when I was on the hood tables. But it was very unsettling. And Choreo Lover had to get off because it was really triggering for her and another lady and the hood table. Actually, quite a few of them, it was triggering, and the hood table had to shut her live off. And that's the thing. I've slept with someone that had mental issues, um, but not. He had a speech kind of. He was all there, but he told me, "Oh, fuck though." Like what? He's like, "Well, fuck, go, fuck you good, nothing." Like okay, but he was nice to look at, nice body and everything. And we, but calm, you might be calm. Calm, ago. But keep in mind, y'all, I was like about 22, 23, so it was like 7, 8 years ago. But he, be good, Kander. Yeah, and that's the thing. They know what they do. Some people do use. I just feel sorry for anyone that keeps shooting people that keep making the same mistake. I can feel sorry for a certain period of time, but then you Wally has to save himself from himself. If y'all get what I'm saying, he has to grab the bulls by the horn. I'm saying these Southern Texas sayings. You have to grab the bull by the horns yourself. He has to get charged. He has to get charged, take charge of his own life and not just be going any fucking where with the wind. Because the wind will blow your ass right into a crevasse. And the thing is, you sitting up here, uh, yeah, the chaos here because my friend just texted me, the one I told you I had been sleeping with for 16 years. He was just telling me to sleep well, to get healed, because he was asking, can he come over? Like, no, I'm not feeling well. And I told him I had caught the Rona. He wanted to bring me some soup. My ginger wanted to bring me some soup. Um, but the one I've been knowing for 16 years, y'all, I told this story. He was when we hooked up, y'all. Oh God, I don't mean to be vulgar like this, but I've taken the Benadryl, so it's the Benadryl talking and not me. But last time we hooked up, which was probably about 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago, because I've been celibate for a while now. But uh why, yo, dude, is it kind of odd when you laugh when you're being intimate with someone, but when he got his, he was like, I was just like, what the fuck? I kid you not, y'all. He was like, I was like, did you sign the Woody? I told him, did you find the Woody Woodpecker? I said, and we both started laughing. I was like, okay. He started laughing because he was like, I have this effect on him. But you know what, y'all, when a person, and again, that's the comfort level. It's been 16 years I've known him. But the thing is, when a person is laying beside you and he's just looking at me and he's just telling me, how handsome I am, and he just rubbing my jawbone and telling me he loved my bone structure and he loved all this about me. And I'm just thinking, like, we've known each other 16 years and I feel this comfort level with you. Um, Me first meeting him, I thought he was one of those black men that were only into white guys. Cause I would see he would date like white or Hispanic, Asian guys. But when he approached me, uh, flirted. We talked at the bar that y'all see me going to, which is the karaoke bar. That was where we met in that environment. And but again, I was like, okay, we hooked up after we hung out. We hooked up a few times. I got in a relationship. He got in a relationship, but I run into him again some years later. We hook up again. Run into him years later. So it's been like that. Um, he's one of those people. He grew up around the Tina Knowles family. He's from Galveston, Texas. And it's funny because we all know somebody. When people talk about celebrities and they be starstruck, it's funny because I've always been around people that have had different their feet in entertainment, and I have cousins that have tried on American Idol. Hell, my friend BJ tried out for American Idol. But I think that, just being around those people, um, you don't be just like, oh my God, I know this person. They know. It's weird to me because, again, me and Beyonce's second cousin, or we've known each other for years. We've hung around each other. Uh, his Facebook pictures are all with Latina Knowles, him and the family. Um, so it's weird just to see how people be so caught up in trying to clout chase and shit when I could very well be the kind of person to say, hey, Kay, you want to be on, I'm just going to say his initial, Kay, you want to come on my platform? Just tell me how it was it growing up, being Beyonce's cousin. How was that? And, that would, I'm sure he would definitely do it. People used to always try to put us together because people would tell me I look like Prince. Sometimes they tell him he looked like Prince. I could see different instances when both of us may have favored Prince a little. Prince is actually probably, he's shorter. He was shorter than both of us, but um, You remember when I did the mermaid men on my platform, y'all, my community page? I did the three mermaids. It was me and two people that I'm friends with. One of those guys is guy that's cousins with Beyonce. Uh, but I I've been around Matthew Knowles. I know Tina Knowles' personal assistant Ty. He used to go to the same karaoke bar as me. We had some of the same friends. But I'm not a couch chaser. I don't kiss people ass to try to be close to them because who they know. It's weird as hell to me. Hey, my 2 cent. Y'all, let me tell y'all something again. I've developed a friendship with my 2 cents. I've had really good conversations with this woman right here. Met her, met family. She's been to my house. I've been to her house. Uh, and the thing is, you can't have friends on YouTube when you're not caught up with the shit that goes on in the politics of YouTube. My 2 cent took me to the airport, actually. That was my traveling buddy last time. We left together to go to Jamaica. She's been to my house when I've had cocktails and conversations. And I left my car parked at her house and she took me to the airport. I called an Uber when I got back. Um, and that's the thing, and I really appreciated that, my 2 cent. And the thing is, you can meet genuine people. Everybody's not out to get you. There are more good people than bad people in the sector. And right, exactly. And that's the thing. It's like I don't feel that I've never looked at people as leverage to get myself up. And that's it. Keep it real. I'm gonna be who I am. Um, and I would like to be settled as well. So y'all, I'm more actively dating, my ginger friend. I think he may just be a good friend of mine. Then my friend that that's insatiable. I don't know about how that's gonna last, but he's a good candidate. Then there are two others. But I'm just scoping the lay of the land. My grandmother always say, baby, don't hit your wagon to any wagon that's available. Don't just hit your what I forgot, your don't just hit your wagon to any fucking horse, I guess. But I'm glad you wasn't a man though, my 2 cents, because a man would have probably been like, you gonna suck my dick or you ain't gonna get no ride. I'd be like, oh what? But nah. I'm just kidding. I took a damn Benadryl. That's the when I take Benadryls, it made me be more hoish and talkative. Uh, but and I'm open to any type of race. Um, a man that's preferably taller than I am, so I would prefer 5'9". I'm 5'7", 5'8" and above. I like to date a man that's bigger that you can make me feel small. I don't want no little small ass man that's vicious like a fucking chihuahua. I'm fighting with another bitch. Bitch, what you say, bitch? Bitch, what you say? Bitch, fuck you, bitch, fuck you. Yo mammy, bitch. I don't want us both doing that, battling like that. So I would prefer a man that's bigger. Not too big, because grandma said a man could be too big that you can't control them because they too much of a man. When they start getting over 6 foot, that's kind of a little bit more challenging. Get a man that's closer to your height, but make him always fall in love more with you than you fall in love with him. But with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here because this Benadryl is kicking in. And if I'm gonna fuck a ghost tonight, I want to be deep in slumber. But all right, y'all, have a good night, and I will be on in the morning. Hopefully, the Ronnie Q will go live, or Reed, or YouTube cameras. One of those ladies. I'll be in the bushes because I'm off the rest of the week because of the Rona. I took off so I could heal. Excuse me, your body heals when you sleep, so I need to be asleep in the next few minutes. Thank you guys for coming through. Uh, and wait, Castro, you 5'5"? I knew Castro was shorter, y'all, but Castro got a Castro gets a little more leverage than someone else that's 5'5". But I've known Castro longer as well. Uh, Let me get off of here before I start going into whole mode again, because whole mode had drove off. Now it's then made the corner and came back, y'all. I'm gonna stop. I'm ahead of myself, y'all. But y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good night, and I will talk with you guys tomorrow. All right, peace.